Greetings everyone, and Grade here. Please give me a moment to make sure this live stream's starting on up. Looks like everything's good on this side. Let me double check my other computer. It looks like everything's good to go, so let's go and get started. Probably a good idea if I actually found a replay first. My apologies. The last person I did was a foreign name. Let's do this. Foreign name. Top rated, though there's not a lot of video. Huh? Got a long, decently length of replay here, so let's go ahead and get started. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another HBars 4 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Pink Abbasid Dynasty. We have a foreign name. Spawn on the north side as the Blue French. We have 3D and Totand. And I feel like I'm about to sneeze, my apologies. Let's talk about economic benefits. The Abbasid Dynasty does have access to one of the most powerful economic benefits in the entire game, the Golden Age Tier 1. Giving you 15 faster collection rate for all resources, whether it be natural or not natural. And for the French, their primary economic benefit is they get a couple small ones. Faster villager production, slightly faster in each age as well. As well as they get like free melee blacksmith research, as well as eventually they're on cheaper production of units around castles and Castle Age. Other economic benefits the Abbasid Dynasty player has is free siege engineers, free improved siege engineers. Looks like he's mixing in, he's getting berries, he's also getting some sheeple, as well as, of course, some gold. French players looks like they both started out the next age same time. We got the School of Cavalry going on up and the military wing. Let's talk about unique units. The French, of course, can deploy out the Royal Knight, an early knight that has some slight benefits and more benefits involving research. I was wondering can deploy out the Camel Archer, a mounted archer that does bonus damage versus light melee like regular archers, but has not very good range and does provide a debuff or around cavalry. We do now have the mining camp going up over here with the stone mining camp there. It gives me a suggestion that suggests that his opponent is eyeing for a faster second town center. We got quite a bit of gold being collected here, so it looks like maybe eyeing for a large amount of Royal Knight production. I probably should bring this up as well. First Royal Knight not put on the field. Of course, he's gone from the military wing, got a handful of free units, so should keep the initial Royal Knights at bay. Royal Knight will spot the two spearmen. Does take a couple hits there from arrows. Oh, gets a good stab there as well. Does get the charge attack there, and this Royal Knight took a lot of damage there. Amount of damage on that, he may be forced to get Chivalry earlier rather than later. Do have archer needs now being employed on the field. I'm for a handful of archers. Royal Knight now pushes his way down south. We do have the scout moving around.
Retournons comme y affect. Vamos, Valetoots.
We do not have another house going on up. Very nice. Doggo does go down. Royal Knight makes way forward. The scout is here for spotting. There's an opportunity where you can take out one, maybe two villagers here. A scout is far bit behind. This Royal Knight does not spot these villagers. Scout does, of course, have some sheeple there, so you just gotta be careful not to lose them. Scout receive a nice little poke there from the spear. Royal Knight now moving around. It is possibility for him to snipe on these villagers. The spearmen are in the region. The forest puppers are blocking the placements of these deer. So let's take out that deer in a pretty good spot there, as well as there. There are three good kill there, and also these three are not too far away. The Royal Knight may actually knock them around a little bit. Does get a charge attack there. Does not get a spear brace. Royal Knight, another Royal Knight's advancing forward. Does get a bit of damage there. Receiving quite a bit of damage there. Now do got an archer here. Spearman do get a good hit there. Scout received that shot there. Charge from 44. Does knock the 1-2 slice there. Single archer firing away. Of course, the Abbasid archers are firing away as well. The Royal Knights falling on back, and now we do have the town center going on up. Now we got the forest puppers being claimed. No villagers went down. So overall, good defense there by Pink. He has not pulled out any additional military units there. He does have a barracks. No ardent spearman research. Now this second town center here, he will have a bit more protection in this region. But only enough protection for one more villager. Of course, he does have foodstuffs research, making these villagers cheaper now. I do got a house being built out here as well. Golden Age Tier 1 has been activated, which will give him a plus 50% increased collection rate for all resources, especially for the forest puppers. So right now it's collecting a whole bunch of wood there. I guess it got quite a bit of food and wood stored up. Small amount of gold to be obtained. Spearmen are currently protecting the villagers over there since he knows it's the most vulnerable spot for them. Hopefully it goes for textiles sooner rather than later, because it will prevent him the 1-2 swipe from the Royal Knights. Ardent Spearman on now on the way. Of course, the French player with the faster villager production is slightly ahead in villagers. However, he is going for a good number of markets. He's eyeing for some really early trade. Ink Scout does not get this spotted. And the more he keeps us hidden, the better. I think there's probably too many markets at this point in time. Raiders are incredibly expensive. Unless you're Abbasid, then they're at 50% cost. Or no, they're 33% off cost. We got a line of palisade walls here. Local Doggo will get some bites on these archers now. Those are the villagers moving that way. A line of palisade walls here wouldn't hurt. And yeah, his chase will allow him to spot these traders. So we do have the French player starting his trade up. They are providing good gold income. He can always select them to provide different resources as well. We have Phalanx and Boot Camp now being researched, so he's going to go for some good, powerful spearmen. So we have this palisade wall here, which will secure up also the sacred site and gold as well. Forest puppers up here being claimed. This other forest puppers is right next to each other as well. We got a good number of horsemen here, which will be effective versus archers. Royal Knights, of course, superior than horsemen. Though some of these Royal Knights need chivalry. If you take a look at the map, we can see this big gold deposit here and here. Small. Oh, we'll find that wooden Royal Knight there. Very good. Now the Royal Knights are charging way forward. Does take the scout there. Taking on the scout is a nice little pick. Because it reduces your opponent's vision range, force him out falling back. Take a look at the map here. We got a small, and a small, and the last small is over here. While these 4 smalls are a bit more close to the edge. Of course, got this large one now being secure or in blue sphere of influence. Large stone deposit here. Pink's large stone deposit is way back here, very, very safe. Small one up there, a couple small ones in the middle. These are the 2 or 1 counterpart. This one's just maybe a central one, while this other central one. So overall, the placement of a lot of resources, though Pink's last large wood deposit is way out here. So the map seems relatively even, slight advantages here and there for both players, but nothing too significant. Royal Knight's not moving around. The number of traders in the field, we may see. I can't tell if he's going to try to go for the Royal Institute or the Guild Hall. We do got a very good number of horsemen and spearmen on the field. The French archers will be useful versus spearmen. While his knights, of course, will generally be effective. He's going for a good number of zone spears. Probably a good idea. He doesn't have hardened spearmen just yet. Hardened spearmen's on the way. I think it's all just being set to gold. More palisade gates walls going on up, just making sure the trade route is protected, at least have a bit of protection. Got a very good number of horsemen here. Only got 4 spearmen, though the Royal Knights are very good. Economic ring not being researched by the Abbasid player. A good idea to mix in some camel riders in the near future. This Royal Knight could be picked off there. It does come completely surrounded. Royal Knight does go down. He needs a handful more spearmen. These pair of archers will be picked off there. These horsemen take a bit of damage. No pierce damage yet for the French player. So these archers doing a lot less damage. And this one does go for pierce armor. Overall, great engagement there for Pink, though I suppose it's relatively even, just only 1 archer cost value difference. But those horsemen got annihilated. Spearmen are very good at their job. But these Royal Knights not being pursued by these horsemen, they're all very wounded. He is going for chivalry now. More spearmen to complete order. It's probably a good idea for him not to go for arbaletiers immediately. Unless, I suppose the Gamberson, if he gets Gamberson as well, that can be nice, but versus the horseman, not so much. We got a single camel archer being pulled out just simply for the anti-cavalry debuff. Plus, it will be useful versus the standard spearmen as well. House going on up. We do have a good number of traders being pulled on the field. Not sure how effective merchant guilds is when it comes by the gold income. I suppose that it provides that X amount regardless of distance, so it could be useful in shorter runs. Of course, now that the Abbasid player advanced next, Ace is going for a veteran spearman and veteran horseman right now, as well as a bit of mining tech. Go for a handful of crossbows as well. There's only got more Royal Knights being plotted out, so crossbows will be continuously more effective. Most of these trees have been claimed. He can always set this traders to collect wood instead. Floor is being cleaned up over here as well, and the rest of these palisade walls will be going on up. Abbasid player could eye for some monks or imams to grab some more relics. We do now have these Royal Knights charging way forward. Does get a great charge attack there, and now a good number of these villagers will go down. They do not have textiles either. Picks off one more, and will be falling back. Does get a nice quick 4 kills. Over here, I've got more villagers cleaned up this wood. That was a small wood deposit cleaned up first as well. Now I've got the veteran horseman research. Villagers falling back to the town center. We will get its extra arrows firing. Scout will go down. These Royal Knights will go down in the end. Finds one more village there. Golden Age Tier 2 has been activated. Get a little bit faster research speed. Not really that important. These Royal Knights will be probably going down. That one is trying to escape as well. Here's about the Imam. And this one will escape out of there. We do have these berries being cleaned up as well. And does not take out the villager. Now I do have the guild hall going on up, which will allow him to get a nice amount of resources. Guild hall is being employed out right there. Does have another gold deposit here as well. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that. Horsemen now advancing forward, trying to torch down this palisade wall. The wall has been set ablaze. Here's some relics not being picked on up. Pink has picked up 2 relics. Not peeling off one of these villagers to repair this palisade wall at the moment. And we do see the archer research now. It's not uncommon for our Abyss players to go for a good number of bowmen, so you can get the composite bowman research. Maganal being put on field as well. The free improved siege engineers, very handy indeed. Does look at very small splash in that Royal Knight. Ball has been torched down. It's not advanced forward. You have another guild hall being activated or been deployed. You could eye for a bit of resource generation. Stone is definitely the most can be incredibly lucrative because you can be a bit more limited amount. Though the guild hall is seeing quite a bit of fire there. He's going to let the guild hall go down, trying to regroup some reinforcements. He's trying to hold out for his research target, the veteran spearman, the veteran Royal Knight, and the veteran partial research. So the guild hall is going to provide no benefits. Now we got a 4 to keep not being pulled out by Pink. Pink is signed to end the game now. All of these traders are going on down. Magano finds a shot there, but rolls a miss. Gets good damage down to the spearman. A couple Arbaletiers not been put on the field. At this point in time, Arbaletiers, I suppose a couple of lanes on the field, but not really that useful to say these. Royal Knights picking out some reinforcements there. Magano does find a volley there. Does receive a spear brace. A couple more spearmen advancing on forward. Does see another spear brace here. Spearman advancing on forward. Archers ring on in. Has to deal with that Maganos who can. Nice dodge there, but oh, half those archers still took a volley there. Royal Knights coming for a flank. Does get a charge there. Maganos is not going in just yet. Archers see massive fire. Camp Archer will go down. A couple knights are there. Maganos does go down. Blue does have a larger force in the field, lower quality, however, and Blue also got the keep here. Some of these traders have gone a bit too far forward. He's trying to stop these knights from escaping. He's trying to body block them with the archers. No, he's trying to hit these villagers. Why they're... Okay, he's trying to steal some of that stone there. A couple crossbows will go down there. You may well cool off. The keep will provide too much damage to these units. They're also trying to steal this forward stone there. The guild hall can be a good alternative for stone for the French player. After all, the French can be one of the, with the Red Palace, they can be one of the best civilizations to really trench in. Do we got French keep not going up on the field. We do have Siege Workshop being put on the field. We don't have Siege Engineers now, do we? He is actually running a little bit low and wood, so he's trying to get some more wood here. And Pink's picked up 2 more relics, so he may have 4.
كيدا.
Nice falling on back. Now got a sizable force now advancing forward. This is the keeps range, so this outpost out of range. Nice to try and find perhaps an opportunity to hit these traders. We of course got some men-at-arms in this region. Over here, more horsemen advancing forward, trying to raid some of these traders. Got a couple idle villagers, and it looks like these horsemen may hit these villagers trying to fight the forest puppers. The outpost trying to be built up now. We have a parachute chasing on the build queue. Some of these villagers are getting hit. He does have textiles. Villagers will go and shake one horseman. Now got one more horseman there. Royal Knights charging way forward. Doesn't see a charge attack there. I thought I heard Trebuchet. Trebuchet trying to engage this keep over here. Blue's trying to find opportunity to get some wood on in. We do have now a second Trebuchet now on the field, and now this Trebuchet should, or keep will go down. Second side now being captured on up. Keep being repaired up by a handful of villagers, nothing too significant. Royal Knights now push their way forward. This gold vein is being cleaned on up. It's still got a sizable gold vein here. As well as a lot of stone in the back line for the French player, so you can get out some more keeps. Our Trebuchet now deployed on the field. Now, Blue does have a larger force in the field and higher quality, also thanks to in part by those trebuchets. Pink right now is just going for more archers, has a handful of crossbows, handful of pilums, a good number of horsemen and spearmen. Trying to main sword of this force. There's at least one knight on the ground. A knight, man at arms. Spear race was successful. It looks like the spearmen is being broken through. Keep does go down there. Over here, we got these forces advancing forward. He is being engaged by ground forces, not engaging the traders just yet. Only a handful of horsemen remain, all of them quite wounded. That one horseman will go down, trying to hit some more of these traders now. Another horseman does go down. This force may get one more trader, and that's probably about it. Trebuchet's pushing their way onto this keep now. 76 gold remains. You have a handful of archers here, including crossbows as well, trying to hit these various traders. Full French archers in the region. This is Arbaletiers. The Arbaletiers can blow out the passives there to increase pierce armor. A couple of these units are now falling back. This is more enough for us to hunt them down. We do have another wave of force from advance forward. Some archers and crossbows in the back line. Royal Knight will go down. He has more Royal Knights in the build queue. Not a whole lot. Does go inside the garrison. The keep itself is about to get set ablaze. This horseman tried to keep the trebuchets, but was unsuccessful. Does a good job getting repaired on up, but he's rolling low in wood. So Peach will be forced back. You have the trade wing now being deployed on out. Only 2 of the 6 guys have been captured at the moment.
Sai
That one does go down. And good damage there on the palisade gate. Emo does go down. Archers advance forward, trying to raid some more villagers. There's of course a good number of them collecting that stone. Nothing collected but gold at the moment. He does not have siege engineers at the moment either. Got a good number of horsemen now trying to eye for those archers. And blue now has another keep here and eyeing for a good number of stone walls in this region as well. Those units, of course, easily got picked off there. Also now trying to hit these archers. And I do have the House of Wisdom now complete. Now he has access to some of the most powerful traders in the entire game. Elite Kilam and the Elite Spearman Research now on the way. Peaks eyeing for a trade market here. We'll spot the horseman. He may want to keep his villagers back here before it gets spotted. Nice one for that one there. Blue may have spotted there. Now the red palace not being plotted field. And a very good defensive position off the side, but he will keep that area secure. He'll likely put that in the region. He may not attack it. We also got a trebuchet right there? Why is there a trebuchet right there? Maybe trying to hit this keep. Looks like the villagers back up the corner did a great job at fighting off. And of course he did see these markets, so now it's 3 markets being pulled out for traders. The civilian count is very similar, so Pink needs to cool off on any villager production he may have. More stone walls now being pulled out. Do we have the guild house? The guild hall is still being repaired. It does not accumulate any trade as long as it's destroyed. There goes that trebuchet. Now we've got the Elite Royal Knight Canted Saddles being researched, as well as Military Academy. Palisade wall is starting to get under siege. More stone walls being flowed on out. I wonder what the resource plan go with the guild hall. It may be a good idea to go for stone, since it's going to be much more limited on that. Plus, it combos quite well with the red palace. Additionally, with the stone walls being built, he may want to get out some way to mount those stone walls. Because once the stone walls are mounted, he is able to get +1, +2 range and range damage resist putting on top of them. Very useful for your, say, arbaletiers and crossbows. Combine a passive, even +2 range. Your crossbows, your arbaletiers could have a range of 8. Granted, they'll be limited to stay on top of walls, and for the passive, be passively still. One of the spring galls do go down, very good. Got some Kilons not advancing forward, takes that one out as well. Have some plays on some additional trade. We may see the passive gold generation as well. We got a big wave of elite horsemen now push way forward. Stone walls not completed. The red palace has been deployed in the field. It will report these cavalry, give them time. He will lose all both trebuchets. Yeah, the red palace will take apart those units, no problem. Villagers, of course, need to be replenished as well. And we don't see the ore benefits around the castle anymore. Trying to find there's the keep there. The red palace kind of doesn't do that. And we got archery stables that influence have their cost reduced by 20%. Very useful. Of course, got some traders here. Let's just go and try to hunt down some of these traders. Though we've got some camel riders here as well. Also got the elite camel rider as well. One of the royal knights now remain. Royal knights are starting to go on down there. Village starting to go on down. Good charge there. So denying this castle. It's going to start torching it down. It looks like these royal knights will be cleaned on up. Royal knights, more of them try and push the way forward. A bit curious as well. He looks like just securing up gold with his trade. A large number of camel riders now being pulled on the out of the field. Camel riders are very healthy. Don't see royal biology research either. But we are seeing chemistry, so he may be eyeing for hand cannoneers. Arbaletiers do have Gaverson, so they actually take a lot less damage from these spearmen. They currently have 8 melee armor, so the spearmen only do 5 damage each. More stone walls being pulled out over here. These stone walls have been resumed. French hand cannoneers not being pulled out of the field. More royal knights pushing forward, trying to engage these camels. Of course, with canted saddles, they do get quite a bit of damage benefits. Plus red 5, that's interesting. One camel rider remains, so long that's up. These elite royal knights will not do any additional damage. Hankin is firing away, does take up the camels there, but more camels now advance forward. Other towns have been pulling the field, which are very cost efficient for the Red Palace. Get a 1 free Arbalest emplacement. Trying to hold the line. Still got a handful of hand cannoneers, but they can focus on by the absent archers. These are pink stone walls there, and now we do have the towns that are not finding way. Of course, with 1 free Arbalest placement will do some significant amount of damage as well. Royal Knights now advance on the flank, able to overrun these archers. Guild Hall has been set to stone. He does have 800 stone sword on up. That should cost 900. We do have more camel armor being put on the field. Increase the armor of camel riders by +2, so they can get up to 7/7 armor. So we're matching elite royal knights up to 8 armor, and their health can get very high as well. Gab's Blade does have 3,000 stone at the moment. He can pull out a lot of his large number of his own keeps. He's got some absent hand cannoneers now with nearby camel support to increase the armor of these units. Burning on the hand cannoneers at 4 or 5 armor, so I can get up to 5/5 armor. Going to advance forward, we've got hand cannoneers firing from both sides. Of course, we've got the Arbalest emplacement, slowly kicking down these camels. More stone walls being pulled up by pink. Archers now engaging them. Both the Arbaletiers are currently blocking them. They may want to go for passes, increase the range. You have a French cannon now put on field, which is a little bit more powerful than the regular bombard. And it is getting some good shots there onto those walls. more French cannon now being put on the field. More blue villagers now to make their advance as well. He's now deploying out some battering rams there. Blue needs to take time to reinforce. He's going for a large number of hand cannoneers, so all going good. But we'll have the trouble versus the composite bowmen with their better range. Though, like I mentioned beforehand, you can always get on top of the walls. The French cannon has gone down. Some of these hand cannoneers are getting hit by those camels. Good spear race there. We got a bombard in placement here. And looks like these spearmen and Gilons will be cleaned on up. More, now we've got some hand cannoneers over here. More spearmen as well. The Royal Knight will manage to escape on out of there. Royal Knights push way forward. Got a bit of damage there onto these Royal Knights. But they're just trying to run away from the spearmen. Hand cannoneers, hopefully they go into the high ground. There we go. They're going to the high ground. Perfect. So something will get intercepted, but he will go ahead and run back, same couple of them. I think their increase, they get +2 damage and +66% damage resistance from range and siege attacks. One of the few things that explicitly affect siege damage. Of course, got the keep over here, which will have the Arbalest placement, provide some good damage support. Most of the hand cannoneers are not moving around the walls. Does fall back there. Bombard placement will go down to the battle rams. Couple Royal Knights can be sent over here to deal with these battering rams. Also one camel rider in this region, though the camel rider will be picked off by the Arbalest placement. The walls will get saved. He's time for another line of walls himself. Engineer should be able to outrange these guys if they get on top of the walls, I believe. There we go. He's fighting from the walls now, getting some good damage there. A couple Royal Knights moving around. He does have, everybody does have senior arrows. You have those now being picked on off. Both players are a little bit overpopped when it comes to villagers. The French player has a good amount of resources at the moment. The Absent player has even higher resources. Almost enough for a wonder. Royal Knight was to receive a cannon shot there. See the guild hall. He has recently deployed it, has 300 stone. He's been consuming it. Very good. It's only useful if you actually use those resources. Archers now engaging. Now is maybe a good time for the French player to deploy out a siege tower to get on top of the walls to fire the hand cannoneers. Royal Knights up push way forward, gets good damage there. Hand cannoneers to be far away. He could cancel maybe some of these walls. They may allow them to get on top. Now batteries push way forward. Gotta make sure the hand cannoneers do not hit those. Royal Knights getting good flank there, taking out good on those elite knights. Got this now tower under what? 100% on fire. So good number of traders here. I see all being set to gold still. The system has been playing. Villager does go down there. Get a hit down the bombard. Got multiple bombards now advancing on forward. single spearmen, mostly P-loans and camels in this region. Hand Cannoneers will rip them all apart. Royal Knights will be an excellent frontline unit that just have really high health for this. In fact, the camels actually have more health than those elite Royal Knights. There's just a large number of French Hand Cannoneers. But these bombards, however, hitting this infrastructure. I'm not sure what exactly they're hitting. In this wall segment, Royal Knights will be able to run them over. This wall segment has been broken. Hand Cannoneers get on top of his opponent's walls. He does put them up there. Very, very good. Now, of course, get unable to be hit by these camels and get the increased range. Of course, we got this single spearman being the problem for them as well. Dragunov finds a shot there. Bombard Miko claps on in. Multiple bombards in the point of view. They're being overrun by the Royal Knights. And Cannoneers been a bit more of a move order forward, not a move forward. Got some heavy camels advancing forward. More of the Royal Knights charging way forward as well. We got a handful of the foot cannon, now French cannon now advancing forward. Hits down to that gate for some reason. I guess he's just playing a general aim before. Got some culverins here, does back him up away from the culverin. French Cannoneers are still here in good numbers. He's trying to muster any sort of reinforcements. Cannon now trying to gauge the culverins. Culverins there at 12 range. The French cannon has only 10 range. Royal Knights are constantly being pushed forward. He has 49 Royal Knights on the blue queue. Some of the French Cannoneers not getting hit. There goes Culverin there. Blue's now eyeing for another keep here. It may have been enough stone from the Guild Hall because he has over 1,000 sword up now. He has spent all of his spare gold. He may want to eye for some horsemen. Hand Cannoneers are still probably a good item at this moment in time. Cannoneers not here as much number as possible. Some of these elite Royal Knights are trying to charge away forward. They find trying to harass his opponent's trade. He has plenty of resource stockpiled. The French player does not have a lot of resource stockpiled up. More French or more Abbasid batteries not being on a few. And Cannoneers are trying to fire against everything. Royal Knights are able to close on in. The keep will be saved. The Abbasid keep is going to be deployed on out. Designed for more camel riders and more Hand Cannoneers of its own. Dragunov from the first one, he has 3 of them on the field. There's one, it's good hit down the French Hand Cannoneers. Another French keep there that's been cancelled. Actually, no, that got destroyed. Look at that, 395 bullets stone. That keep did get destroyed. Outposts go down to the Red Palace. Oh no, he has restarted building it over here. French is now established a front line. Multiple Magnos finds the volley there, annihilating a group of Hand Cannoneers. Royal Knights trying to charge the way forward. Hand Cannoneers will fall back. He can, of course, fight around these keeps. Only their arrows do this piece of damage. Their armors will still be useful. He does not have boiling oil at the moment. Magnos finds a good volley there on Hand Cannoneers, getting a good group of them out. Another volley there, does this on the French villagers. The French player does have plenty of gold at the moment, may want to eye for some other resources, some of food. He's got sheer Master Royal Knight not being put out by the French player. Of course, we do have a handful of camel riders for the Abbasid player, but not enough. Hand Cannoneers are still useful as well as spearmen as well. He is going for a good number of spearmen. But Magnos does go down there. Outpost has gone for a bombard replacement. Couple of these Royal Knights are streaming on in as well. Camping this trade post will be a good target. You can't exactly remove the trade post. You lose your trader, Marcus. We can't remove the trade post. 2 Mangonels, 2 bombards advancing on forward. One keep has gone down to bombards. Mangonels with their advance. Hankineers receive a good volley there. Damage there, it does lose them all. We do have the keep now starting going down. Forces and backline keeps he can utilize, as well as he can use this high ground with any Hankineers he has remaining. He has 1 Arbaleteer. He does not have elite Arbaleteers either. We got 5 bombards here. What Hankineers he has, may just want to stick on top of these wall segments. Keep now seeing some fire there. Trying to engage right now. Hankineers just firing away. Now it's not away with the range advantage or the damage resistance and not being focused down the moment. The elite Royal Knights trying to break away through, so we've got a good number of camera riders here. But looks like it's relatively even. We've got a good number of spearmen. The absolute force is more of a counter force. Hankineers summoned to get on top of the high ground now. Firing some good damage at the range. The French Royal Knights will go on down. The Absent player deployed more of a counter force. The French player just been deploying a bit more of a monotone force. Hankineers push way forward. Got a massive number of bombards here. Royal Knights is being picked off in out value. Plus, they are completely neuter from nearby camels. Good volley there. We now have another keep building on up. Defensive keep. Guildhall just got through 15,000 stone from it. So this keeps not lasting for long to all the number of bombards. Royal Knights push way forward. Keeps hits are on these Hankineers, picking them out quite quickly. 1 bombard finally does go down, still 4 more, however the keeps are destroyed. Mangonel does find a decent hit there. The bombards do take up the Mangonel as well. Hankineers still in this region, being hit by multiple waves for Royal Knights. French do have a cannon on the field somewhere. And the French player does back of the game now. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay. One, 2 minutes. We do that one. Yep. Greetings everyone, and great here with another Age Powers 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side has the red English, we have a foreign name. On top of right side has the orange Rus, we have a foreign name. Since we do have a Rus player on the field, let's go ahead and have that person selected so we can see the trade bounties. What's come to economic benefits, the Rus course has some handful of different economic benefits. We got the bounty system, getting gold collected for each of the wildlife you hunt. As well as with that, you can get increased food collection rate, gold collection rate from hunting cabins, and things of that sort. The English are pretty monotone. They get farms, they get cheaper farms, and they can collect even faster than normal. They don't really have to venture out too much out on the map. So with the enclosures research, then they can just get a good steady supply of man-at-arms. When it comes to unique units, the English player does have access to the early man-at-arms as well as the Vanguard man-at-arms. And Feudal Age man-at-arms is one of the hardest units for you to deal with. The Rus, however, have access to the Early Knight. The Early Knight is, of course, a Early Knight, a very solid unit, can be countered by Spearmen in Age 2. Good hit there. Got a couple of sheeple there. And now it looks like the Age 2 is going on up. And we do got the Council Hall and the Kremlin. A lot of people haven't been gone for the Kremlin lately. I wonder if it was recently nerfed. I'm curious. Nope, it still seems like the same. They did a bit more of an indication of the Levy militia ability. Local doggo does go down there. Let's see what the trade bounties are at. The Rus player is at 375, so that is quite significant. Killing off both boar will not put up the tier 3, so he will simply get the high trade house to get a tier 3 unless he finds 2 more exotic doggos. There's at least one on the map right here. And there's multiple wolves on the map as well. So he could potentially get tier 3 without needing aid of the high trade house. Comes on the opponent field next to the gold right there to get some additional. Wait, why did he? Oh, he canceled that lumber camp there, so it gets the extra gold or the wood drop off there. When that not? I'm trying to see how far it reaches. It appears I can't see how far it reaches. Now, do you have the council hall going on up? This still seems like the same as well. Oh, it looks like maybe the Levy militia cost may have increased. I think beforehand it was like 40. Looks like now it's up to 55. Now this council going on up, he had to reposition it because the forest puffer was in the way. And Orange does find another exotic doggo. You have, of course, quite a bit of food over here, both the forest puffers in this region as well as the boar. He's collecting private soldiers who's eyeing for his own second town center. Militia advancing forward. The villagers can of course, engage. Of course, it is English law. They do get the bow, which has the same damage as bow, no bullets damage as bow, and not very good rate of fire either, but still decent, having your villagers able to do a quick, good volley on an advancing pair of militia like that. Oh, I just realized something as well. Look at the map. Forest puffers are pretty far apart for red. These are pretty close. Now look at the wood deposits. English has their 1, 2, and 3 here, while the Rus has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the Rus player got lucky with his wood. Take a look at gold. the large here and the counterpart large down here. More favored towards the Roost player, honestly. Small, small, small. Small, small, small. There's of course only stone up here. Really, the Roost just needs to focus on this side of the map here, and he has a large amount of resource at his disposal. Not as much stone, but so useful amount. Local boar will go down. No more Pumbaa. No Akuna Matata. Looks like both highest players eyeing for eco. Got 3 village scouts to 1 scout. And this wolf here has still not been spotted. We got a round of farms here. I still got some forest puppers here and here, so there's still some good expansion locations, or just food collection locations for the Roost. English, of course, can make his food natural resource last longer, thanks to the fact that he can just get alternative food sources. Though if the Roost is an increased trade bounties, he will be collecting food faster from the deers. Then his opponent collects it faster than the farms. However, he's also collecting faster thanks to the boar. We have now wooden fortress being pulled out here, probably just for spotting presence and all that sort. I'm gonna camp the relic. I do have the high trade house going on up as well. And oh, that is a really good spot. That should be, when it gets a tier 3 trade bounty, it should be up to like 300 gold per minute. Right now it's probably gonna be like 250. He's placed eyeing for a handful of spearmen. His opponent, I'm gonna go for horse archers. He's going for a good number of stables. There's more archer interest there. Horse puffer does go down there. Maybe find 119 gold per minute. That's probably gonna go higher though. First tech is never really accurate. We do now have the King's Palace not being pulled out over here, which does give him technically a 3rd town center. The English player is ahead on villagers at the moment. And we have a monster here, is eyeing for some relics. Horseman's now trying to pursue Red Scout. Yep, this looks like getting up to 139. We do not have this warrior monk advancing forward, trying to claim up this relic. Very good. Got some auto villagers over here. Could be tasked on these forest puppers. Looks like this knight does see a bit of damage there. So we only got a longbow and spearman for the English player. We've seen that knight. He may want to mix in some crossbows as well.
Живу службы ради. Сейчас.
Knight trying to hit these villagers once again. However, luckily he was actually tasked on that unit individually. Could have been just an attack move. Oh, the scout was here either way for spotting. That's how he ordered attack order onto that villager. Spearman will go down. Good hits there onto these archers. One archer does go down. Do now have Boyar's Fortitude now being employed on out.
Я ready to go somewhere.
Готов повиноваться.
One villager does go down there.
Вижу ворога! Конь оседлан есть!
Scout receiving damage there.
Как рад служить.
А приток ворога!
And now the wooden fortress being put on the field. It's going to be fully cleaned out. So it could be a decent defensive placement there. Some of these forces being picked on off. We do have a number of villagers there. He's eyeing some stone. He's eyeing for a keep in this region. Spring golem placement has been completed. He can always throw some units inside of it, because right now the arrows are doing extra damage. There you go. He's enough stone now to pull out a keep. He made the pull out right here.
Готов служить.
Orange is nice advancing forward, trying to find a hit on some of these villagers. Unsuccessful there.
Строй, держите латницы! Латницы наказаны. Наступайте, латницы,
Противный
слева!
близ стоит!
Мужи, платить!
Слушайте наказ, но!
Наказ слушайте надо.
Keep now going on up.
Building.
Armor class, of course, increases the armor of the English men arms by 2. So we can get up some really high armored men at arms. Keep now going on up over here. Doesn't have the castle watch at the moment nearby. He's eyeing for some more stone. Yeah, High Trade House right now is providing 136 gold. Each tick is providing 108 gold. That is a lot of gold. Another outpost being put out over here. Very nice. There's currently 16 villagers in this region. With this, you can store up to 18 villagers in this region.
Послушание есть добродетель. Повелевайте.
Couple warrior monks now advancing on the left. Red has claimed, or Orange has claimed every single relic on the map. Red has been crowded in space. He's gone for a defensive spring guard there. His opponent has not put out siege units just yet. But it's a safe assumption that a good counter to a lot of English forces is Mangonels.
Что накажете?
Speaking of which, we have now a siege workshop there.
Повинуюсь чести.
These units are moving around. We've got the mining camp now researching.
Наказ слушайте
And a
надо.
bit of a long distance collection of this wood.
Трудитесь надо.
No air slits on this one. Orange now has 6-side victory in his favor, which will force Red to push on forward, probably towards this direction. But you got a migration of villagers coming over here, probably eyeing for a keep. He does have enough stone for a keep. Royal Knights, or not Royal Knights, Knights advance forward, gains a good damage there on taking out a couple villagers, but some of them are starting to go down. We got a couple spear in this region as well. These villagers will have a bit of trouble. Spear will take out these warrior monks, no problem. And now these villagers are stacked up right there,
Наказы слушайте.
unable to build the keep because these units are nearby, or stay on top of the scaffolding. Gonna fall back now. A couple of them did go down. Now this force moving over there.
Послушание
Knights now trying to clean up that forest so these villagers can blow the keep. A couple more forces being pushed over there as well.
служить. Приготовляйтесь, воины!
Priest Axel's now been researched for a race player. He has a large amount of resources there. Not enough food to age up, but has plenty of gold for it.
Приготовляйтесь, идем! Ну, есть время!
Вижу ворога!
Выступайте доблестно, воины!
You now got these Knights fans forward, get some good damage there onto these villagers, taking a couple of them out. A couple of those villagers do go down. Maganel does find a small hit there on those Knights. Now going to try to hit these English villagers as well. The English player does have more villagers at the moment, thanks to King's Palace. Nice, of course, getting their run around. More of those English villagers do go down. Now Orange is now ahead. And we have a red keep. No, that was an Orange keep trying to go on up, and some Orange villagers over here will go down as well. Just going to throw a large number away. Had no escort up in that region. They've got now multiple Knights overrunning these siege weapons, including the Scouts. Scouts do bonus damage to siege weapons.
Служите равнесность! Строй, держите латницы!
Find more of these villagers over here. Got these forces all moving around. These villagers down to 5. A handful of defensive crossbows and a couple archers there. Let's find another spring bell there. Good picks. That does go down. Now we've got the high army being pulled on out around the front line to production costs of these nearby siege units. We've got a pair of trebuchets here. Still got a fully upgraded, nearly fully upgraded wooden fortress. Trebuchets now engaging the town center. Good damage there. Trebuchets could go down. There's a good number of crossbows here, but they can get easily overwhelmed. They're not being microed. Knights trying to make their way over here. Orange's army here will get cleaned up. Got a pair of Magnos here. They can do some serious work there. Could have got better hits there. One Magno will get overran. One more volley will probably fire. It's an okay hit there. Both of them will go down. High armor now being put on the field. Going for another pair of Magnos. These villagers will go down as well. Of course, got the Kremlin here. He can always bring in a... there's a massive wave of militia. We've got 30 militia now deployed on the field. Militia actually move at a decent speed at 1.5. Militia now trying to clear up this region. They do adequate damage. 18 damage is quite significant, especially versus the higher armor of the man at arms. It only has ironclad, no other blacksmith research at the moment. Maganel line shot there. Once each one shot will probably go down. Instead of Blaze, not being focused on anymore, trying to hit the Maganel. This other Maganel should escape on out. Be deployed on out, not escape. Actually, no, this is going to burn to death first. Does burn to death before it gets deployed on the field. These militia are going to have another 10 seconds before they die from dysentery. Looks like being recaptured over here. Red's army is disintegrating. It's down to 17 military units here. Has a bit of food and gold to work with. Not H3. More siege workshops going on up. And Red is back at the game now. There's Anagrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Start off next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. You know, I actually do need a drink nearby. Please give me another moment. That's better. Let's see. That was 15 days ago. That maybe from different patch. Let's see if there's any. Head in. Oh, somebody else who actually enjoys that map. I actually don't mind naval and previous patch. 1 month ago, that's definitely from previous patch. Here we go. On a custom map, so maybe hit or miss whether or not can or cannot cast it. 22 minutes. Yep, that is. I have to wait for it to sort of not. Do this. Because I can't even hit the button to say no. And okay. We'll worry about that later. Hello. Oh boy. That's nearly going to be 2 hours. English versus Chinese, they have both massive economic benefits. Luckily, the drink I grabbed was an energy drink. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age Powers 4 replay. Small on the south side as the blue English, we have Divine DFB. On the north side as the red Chinese, we have Numudon. Now let's talk about economic benefits. The Chinese, they do have, of course, the Imperial Official. The Imperial Official can increase the drop-off resource rates of certain select structures, such as, say, this mill at the moment, as well as get some taxable income. They also do have some other benefits through dynasties, which I really need to sit down and take a look at the dynasties. Like, I know that Song Dynasty gives you access to 15-second workers. The English, for their economic benefits, is mostly revolved around the farm. The farm is half cost, and with the nearby mill, they can collect up at a higher rate than even deer in feudal age. Granted, you have to pay a little bit of wood for it, but the cheaper discount farms makes it much more affordable. Chinese do, of course, have access to the granaries as a counterpart as well, and as well as more Imperial Age research through the university to give a more collection rate as well. All the university buttons all the way over here, not even hardly even being selected, but that's probably related to the fact that we are in casting mode, which does include this box down right there. And we do have now the Council Hall going on up versus the Bardic in the Sun. Bardic in the Sun is placed in a relatively weird position, I would say. You have, it will be a good choke point coverage for this between these trees, but it's not next to any sort of resources. If we take a look at the map as well, look at the resource placement for the Chinese. Stone, stone, gold, gold, gold. All of its resources, natural expansion resources, are in the back area. Forest poppers off to his side, but you can't get everything like that. We also got some berries back here, so he has a pretty good core of resources back there. Additionally, when it comes to his wood, you got a nice little circle of wood. The English player's wood is more of a triangle in the back with a bit of gold and stone back here. The large stone deposits right there, as opposed to Chinese large stone deposits right here. But all of his natural expansion gold spawned behind them as well. So very similar. In fact, one large stone versus two small stone, that's the same. Gets one more berry back there. English players tend to just get berries, just get them out of the way, honestly. Their farms are much better than berries, to say the least. We do not have a longbow being pulled on out. Imperial Academy is on the way. This will give him the Song Dynasty to give him access to additional villager production. Let's see, Forest Poppers are way out here, so they're actually a little bit more farther out English player. But he is immediately going for some farms, which of course will give him some good food collection. Longbow and iron for a bit of advance. Well, it's another economic benefit I could mention as well. The Chinese has access to the village, which is a ×4 house for a pretty cheap price. Usually houses cost 50. This costs us 125. Which is only should cost 200, costs 125, as well as able to store with population. However, the health is only twice the health of a regular house, so it can easily be torched through in comparison to having 4 houses. Overall, you don't really harass people by torching down people's houses. Even the Mongols can't even harass people by torching down houses. So, overall, I'll say the village is overall a net benefit. As well as the increased production speed. The build speed for villagers, handy indeed. Small, but handy. Horsemen advancing forward, we'll find a good opportunity to hit these longbowmen. When it comes to unique units in this age, the Chinese have access to Xunqiu, a crossbow variant that is burst fire, good versus lightly light armored units, lightly pierced armor units, ranged armor units. While the English do have access to unique units. The longbow, a very effective archer, has +2 range, +1 damage, costs 10 more, so honestly not that much more. And the early and also as well Vanguard Man-at-Arms. The Feudal Age Man-at-Arms were the hardest units to deal with, and especially in Xunqius would be versus archers versus Xunqius. Man-at-Arms in this age can get up to 4 pierced armor. Archers can get up to 6 damage, so they'll do 2 damage each versus Man-at-Arms. While Xunqiu will give you a nice solid 3. And 1 per arrow, so I suppose Xunqius will be a little bit better versus Man-at-Arms, but still pretty negligible, honestly. English player's not going to pierce damage as well, which will make his longbowman even more effective. Town center, additional town center have been put out next to the forest puppers. Good, go ahead and send the pure official here to supervise the forest pupper collection. After all, we also need to make sure those, since there's a mill nearby, those forest puppers need to be ground to a thin red paste. Oh. That is not very good micro there. Longbowman, spearman, and a pair of man-at-arms. So 2 spearmen, 2 man-at-arms advancing forward. And this player only has 2 horsemen on the field, going for some handful of regular bog standard archers now. These dudes are cost 80 resources like archers, but they do cost a bit more of a general average resources, 30, 30, 20. While archers are only 30, 50. So it's now eyeing for a forward outpost here to provide a network of castles.
Sequilla!
Let us go.
Yes, sir.
Longbone trying to find another opportunity to engage. Scouts trying to scout around, but we'll find out there's no villagers collecting the trees over here. And Pure Official does see some good volleys there. Pure Official does go down. Support from the fancy forward will find, nope, will not find in man-at-arms. And the Chinese archers doing great work against those spearmen. He went for archers, not for Zunchnews, because they do more damage versus spearmen than Zunchnews. Plus a little bit extra range. Zunchnews have 4.5 range, while Red Archers have 5 range. He's a bit more reliable for spearmen sniping, allowing his horsemen to snipe the longbows. Very, very good. He's going for a counter force or a journalist force. In this situation, it's going quite well. Siege Engineer is now completed by one of these players. It is by the English player. Those men-at-arms trying to slowly torch open that gate. Or not gate, wall. Longbone moving around. Horsemen advancing on forward. And intercepting some of these reinforcements like that could be very, very useful. We've got a good number of archers here. Zunchnews, of course, are slower than regular archers as well, so it's a little bit of advantage for using archers rather than Zunchnews. Longbone do have the same speed as man-at-arms and crossbows, so these archers will be able to outpace them and try to get closer in. Does pick off some units there. Great archer play by the Chinese player. And the wall does get burned down. I don't know why it's sort of humorous to me. Let's see, we do have 55 villagers versus 39. The Chinese player has 2 town centers, which they also count as 2.5 town centers, while the English player is still at 1 town center. He's blocking over the King's Palace. If you take a look at the resource per minute income, the English player does, of course, have quite a bit of farms in the field, providing some good food income. Some of these sheep are in the way. You can perhaps take the living sheep, move them around to the housing there. After all, that little yard there looks great for sheeple. Move away, chickens. Wait, there are chickens there. How I've never seen chickens inside these houses before? They're not moving. Shame. So there are chickens this game. Interesting, interesting. But will it matter? Probably not. Good damage there on some of these archers there by the longbowmen. And arms quickly forward. Horsemen will lose versus man-at-arms for 1v1, but that's honestly the best item you can deploy versus man-at-arms at the moment in time. Better than the spearmen, which when seeing spearmen get receive bonus damage from the longbowmen. And the horseman does have inherent pierce armor to resist longbowman fire, so mix of horseman archer is definitely the best composition. The English player could mix in a couple spearmen as well. Local doggos, demanding head pats. Chinese players not giving any. All these forest puppers have been cleaned on up. These ones have not been touched. Sun Eye collects some of these berries, very good. We do also have 100 taxable income, so maybe the Imperial official can come over here, collect some taxes, throw in the town center, and move on. We have, let's see, the Imperial Academy is right here, which does provide some taxable income from these nearby structures. Those guys have been doing a good job, has maintained collecting them. Players not being put on the field. Chinese player can lose his town center. He has a good number of villagers. He's also will retain a larger villager queue. And now the astronomical clock tower being put on the field. Clock tower and SBs will be incredibly useful in this moment in time. Also, Lancers as well. The clock tower and SBs as well as the Lancers will both be useful. Villager down. He will lose his town center. He may just want to clear out this queue and let it go down. His force is 34 for his opponent's force of 46. I don't think he's able to stop that town center from going down. English Spire is still pretty far from aging up. Now got these force and receive it of fire there. More battering rams on the field, very nice. That's a large number of battering rams. The English player is going to eye to end the game now. You will have to go with your 4 landmarks. He's already gone through 1 town center, and he can't lose this town center. Though temporarily losing it, it will be okay. He has plenty of villagers to offset his opponents at the moment. Still wouldn't be great though. We do have some multiple barracks on the field. Palace guards wouldn't be half bad. We have a good number of lancers on the field queue. He has also veteran archers. No veteran horseman research. Veteran horseman could be very useful. If not, pushing forward as well. Trying to hit these forces, trying to lure them away. The towns are seeing some fire there. Horseman now engaging. Man arms trying to engage as well. Archers pushing forward, trying to hit the longbowmen. Villagers coming forward to torch down those battering rams. Longbowmen being picked off by the veteran archers. Right now the veteran archers do have 8 damage, 80 health. Longbowmen have 7 damage, 70 health. The only thing that Longbowmen have at this point in time is range. And also a good front line, because all the horsemen and lances have gone down to the man-at-arms. And the veterans actually were pulled off there for a brief moment. Town Center Air is not firing away. We'll have to have trouble versus these man-at-arms. Now he's going to try to disrupt the town center. This is the primary town center. Does only take up wood. And there goes his town center. Lancer pushing forward. It's not looking good for the Chinese player. The battering rams are not cleaving their way through some various structures. He has a good number of lancers here, but may not be enough. The Chinese player has 46. He's trying to go for a clock tower and nest of bees. He does have a clock tower and nest of bees now on the field. The Imperial Academy is about to go down. Looks like this mill still has some taxes he can collect on up. Battery's a little bit exposed. He has fallen back, so if he can take up the battery rams, that could be quite good. I don't see additional town center on the map at the moment. The Chinese player doesn't have enough stone for additional town center as well. He's collecting stone now, going for additional town center. Would be a good alternative to actually trying to repair this town center, since it's not likely he's trying to repair it up now, but it's probably not going to happen nearby the longbowmen. The English player has deployed out the King's Palace. He does have now the man-at-arms, and the veteran longbowmen. And there's enough stone. He should have enough wood to get an additional town center. He's rapidly seizing a lot of stone. He may be eyeing for a keep instead. His opponent has 2 town centers. The Chinese player has 0 at the moment, which is very important. So the English player will quickly recover the villager deficit very soon. Oh, cannot let that clock down SCBs. Clock down SCBs finds Paul there on the longbowman, gets some good sporadic damage there. Villagers now charging way forward, trying to blow out keep, not repair the town center. A good number of these Chinese villagers will start going on down. As we the clock down SCB, as multiple clock down SCBs, he's going to lose a good number of these villagers. This is going to hurt a lot. Does fall back now for his remaining villagers. He still has more villagers in the opponent, which is fine. Battle hardened, not battle hardened. Palace guards now pushing way forward. Get some good damage there. Keep will be on the field. That will help him block down this region once again. Block down the speeds, get some great damage there. And there we go. Does the keep up going? 12 villagers killed on up. Right now, he's less villagers than the opponent. He is still Song Dynasty, so he still builds faster per town center, but very nice fighting against 2 town centers. And when you get this one up, you have 1.125 town centers. So you probably should actually buy additional town center. You have, yeah, plenty of stone for a couple of town centers. A additional town center near the granaries wouldn't be half bad for a good taxable gold income drop off. Outpost does go down there. Of course, got still 2 clock tower nested bees. No more go to. It's going for a good number of palace guards. We do have now the lancers now move around. Blue has picked up 1 relic. Red has picked up 0 relics at the moment. Some arrow fires there on the lancers. 1 villager does go down. Monk could not die. These horses have been followed back. Does not have armor clad research. I don't think Palace Guards would be a great counter to the men-at-arms. Their effect is mobility, their special ability, but they also do have less armor, -1 armor for the regular man-at-arms. And while Pearson, the English man-at-arms can get additional 2/2 armor. Palace Guards, of course, are very mobile. They're a pretty decent raiding force unit. Whoa, the English player has gotten a good number of farms in the field. And he has not touched any of these forest puppers. Falling back there, trying to avoid these man-at-arms. One of them do find a volley there, and now 6 side being touched there, but I think he's just going to walking by to get the relic. You quickly force that down. One thing you could go for is, if he deploys out the Imperial Palace, you can get out some Fire Lancers. At this point in time, Fire Lancers may not be half bad. Remember, Fire Lancers can be buildable in the stages needed the Yuan dynasty. He has got an additional town center. He is slightly behind villager production, but he is at 2.5 town centers production rather than just 2. So he will lose that if he advances to the Yuan dynasty. You do know how the Berkshire Castle will all be employed on the field. And a very defensive Berkshire Castle. No? Seeing how often Chinese players tend to send their palace guards to raid the farms, not a bad spot for a Berkshire Castle. It will provide fire for all of his farms. Palace guards now charging way forward. Got a couple horses in the back line. As those regular crossbows, not Zun Shinoos. There. Now got these main horses see a bit of fire there. These forces are pushed their way forward. Down south we got the Lancer now engaging. Takes out one of his villagers. Good damage there. Let's get a bit of damage there. Now it's time to fall back. Oh, that is definitely going to be a location for the Great Gatehouse. Chinese players eyeing for his own Imperial Age. This will provide some good covering fire towards this gold deposit. See a lot of blue structures still in this region. Doing a couple outposts. The Great Gatehouse will allow him to secure this gold quite easily well. And there's actually a natural entrance towards his base, as well as right there. So we'll help him lock down one of the natural entrances. The Great Gatehouse is going up with only 7 villagers, not too many. Though the Chinese force can build stuff pretty quickly, so it's still going up at a pretty good rate. You now have the Palace Guard not been pursued by elite man-at-arms. He does appear to have what's called armor clad now. If research his man-at-arms can't get the 10-10 armor. It's going advancing forward. The Great Gatehouse is not being complete there, so these villagers are going down. Interrupting that, it's going to be massive walls. Clock on the speed does get a good volley down to the longbows. Gets good, picks up the longbows. As well as the crossbow. Battle hardened, or not battle hardened, the Palace Guard is trying to gauge these elite men-at-arms. More villagers brought them forward to build the palace, build the Great Gatehouse. Golden Mark's trying to build them down. I don't think it's enough villagers. No, that's a great follow there from the Clock Tower Nest of Bees. This maybe is enough villagers. He does complete there with 3 villagers remaining, and now he does have the Great Gatehouse here, which also does provide some hard points up here to both wall segments there to put some units up there, some ranged units. It will get additional range, and I believe as well with the Great Gatehouse deployed on field, it does provide you like additional damage on top. I know the Chinese have access to additional damage beyond top of wall segments, but I never know what actually triggers it. I wonder if it's really the Great Gatehouse. Or maybe it's a dynasty thing. It actually may be a dynasty thing, and I don't know what dynasty did. Yeah, still the Song dynasty. He's not trying to advance the dynasties. We want the extra villager production. This force lost like a number of villagers there, so that's probably in order.
Away to Hester's men.
Of course, got a keep here as well, and as well as a monastery. Red has picked up 1 relic. Blue has claimed 3. This is the last relic on the map. You now have battery ramps not being put on the field.
Rammers, what need is breaking?
Two battery ramps now put on the field. Cannoneer placement gains some good damage there. We've got a line of stone walls trying to secure up the flank, but the villagers do get forced back or die. And now hitting the keep there. Man-at-arms just trying to break their way through. Got Palace Guard and crossbows now advancing element behind. They got a handful of Chinese hand cannoneers not going to field as well. He does have power techniques, increasing their range by 1.5, giving 5.5 range hand cannoneers. They get on top of wall segments, they will have 7.5 range, power range, even longbows. You know how the battle hardened being researched as well. And cannoneers and crossbows are advancing forward. Good items versus these men-at-arms. So we've got some English hand cannoneers here. We're seeing some Clock Tower Nest being fired. Good damage there. Now got these hand cannoneers gunning down a couple more villagers. We have the what remains the Chinese archers now engaged as well. No need to get them upgraded, and of course his hand cannoneers are sniffing out range those hand cannoneers as well as his own archers. Get these forces advancing forward. It could be a possibility he could deploy out the other landmarks so we get the Ming Dynasty to get some grenadiers. English compositions, one of the few times where grenadiers can be very useful. You know, more reliant on the elite man at arms, and hand cannoneers do only have 4 tile range, so grenadiers should be able to move forward a bit more easily.
Yeah, it's all done. Harken! Hester's come. We aren't in need of your...
被接受下个工作。
Got a good number of hand cannoneers here. Handful of crossbows. He's not currently upgrading the crossbows.
帝王，
Does of course have the outpost here, and I thought I heard something. No, never mind. Good damage there. Even splashing down some of the man at arms they ran forward.
Onward! Gagande to arms!
And now we do have the elite army tactics now being researched, giving plus 20% health and damage versus the the Chinese melee infantry. It does appear the English player is not going for that as well. He's going for Tithe Bar as well. He has 3 relics claimed. His opponent only has 2. You can throw them both with pagodas as well.
Yes, sir. You will gang and fare to het.
Fortified outposts here, just simply so it can stay alive a bit better. Red has a good number of villagers here as well, so to make it gun down. Red has less villagers than it.
喜欢在森林里劳作。
Yep, I've got a bit of a spam bot on kick, so give me a moment. Get rid of that. And I'll ban that one later. Hand cannoneers and a couple volleys there. Of course, hand cannoneers damage versus structure still not great. A number of battering rams here. We've got a fortified outpost here. We still have an outpost over here as well. Very useful,
我准备好。
potentially.
Good.
We got a good number of battering rams here. Roll it on out. Hand cannoneers. Impulse goes forward. Got the clock tower. The Great Gatehouse. Ooh, massive volley on those infantry units. And matters well, the Great Gatehouse's weapons does do CCM, so it can defend against the battering rams. Of course, there's too many. There'd be too many. Great Gatehouse needs to start hitting these battering rams. As they start getting plunged up, so there's going to be some AoE damage here. Yep, he's defending himself quite well, but now the other clock tower nested bees and paints on forward. He's good damage on the lid. Handful of those come over here to repair up the Great Gatehouse. That's probably all it really needs. And there goes those battering rams. There, Palace Guards have turned before, got good on Palace Guards. I think they're increasing the speed, they're able to close this pretty easily. Cards away for as well, more of the hand cannoneers making their advance. The English army is trying to get overwhelmed. The Chinese players have like 66 military units, this one element is 24. 5 clock tower speeds, we have now 5 spring balls on field, but the Palace Guards do find all of them. Does take out one. I do have the Imperial Palace going on up. He's eyeing to pass it to the Yuan dynasty. Engineers declare advance. He may want to tie for a bit of trade as well. If you go for a bit of trade early on, you can pass catch you off guard later. Or not at all. Of course, they will be expensive. The Chinese player does have a bit of resource stockpiled up. Good damage there. Some bad advance on board of these hand cannoneers.
北上攻城器，兄弟们，马上完成任务。
Big wave of archer rangers and barracks now being deployed on out. English player, yeah, he does have enclosures. I just saw the plus ones. Siege Walks now being deployed on out for the Chinese player. Very nice. Very useful for his clock tower and nest of bees.
Leave a good worker and make a thing.
又消灭了一个。
New Hestes, now!
他们逼住了我们！
They'll also even taking time to torch down this outpost. That'll be no problem. Try and clean up this bit of stone. Great Pulse is way over there, so maybe clean that stone, then go for a big line of stone walls. Will help them get a good trade route going. Nice, securable trade route. We do now have, looks like the Elite Fire Lancer research on the way. Return these villagers, so this gold mine will be denied for the time being. Of course, this castle can deploy out siege weapons itself. English castles can deploy out units. Got a big line of stone walls going on up over here. Some palace guards trying to torch down some more of the lumber camps. More hand cannoneers and sprinkles in order to make their advance.
What need is breaking.
And he has placed Imperial Palace there, which does act as a lighthouse, providing 20 tiles worth of vision. So you get the Spirit Way, then you have access to all of the Ming Dynasty. He's currently is at the Yuan. We do got 4 Fire Lancers in the field. Right now he's at Pop Cap. Does take a hit there. These are Tower Spring Golds. And how much way forward. Palace Guards do not take out the batting rams. Fire Lancers do bonus damage versus Siege. As well as have extra force damage. Great Gatehouse, let's find a volley there. Trying to push his way forward in the Imperial Palace. We do have these villagers with the rest of that wood there. Spring Golds necessities base forward. And we do have now these Elite Fire Lancers trying to find another opportunity to engage. Palace Guards are starting to close on in. And these hand cannoneers are hitting those battery rams, we really shouldn't. Fire Lancers and get protected. Fires a massive volley there on the hand cannoneers, so taking any of them out, however. Spring Golds do take out some Spring Golds here, but it's only one Spring Gold in this region. Finds a massive volley there, taking out a good number of hand cannoneers. Red's hand cannoneers are getting overrun by the men-at-arms as well. Finds another good volley there, another round of hand cannoneers. Blue has a larger force in the field, more Fire Lancers now being put on the field. Doesn't get any charge back there. There's a charge back there onto the hand cannoneers. Fire Lancers do have a slight amount of inherent pierce armor, not as much as Horsemen. More bonus damage versus range like Horsemen. Got a handful of villagers now pushing way forward. Another round of battery rams now pushing way forward. And cannoneers, of course, can't get a bit of high ground here. Let's go down here. Palace Guards trying to way forward. That's a big damage there. Many battery rams now in the region. Hand cannoneers firing away. Fire Lancers trying to get these siege weapons down. Villagers doing a good job of torching them. Great Gatehouse will be saved. Some villagers being brought in to shank some of the men-at-arms, and those going to fall back. Got 49 to 44. And he does go ahead and force back the Risky soon, but some of these villagers are quite wounded. Anyone be casting the gold there? It seems like a bit more explosive outcome of the resources, so perhaps taking time to collect that gold will be useful. We have the opportunity. The lighthouse has gone down, and now he's going to put some gold here. He will go for the outpost. He may be eyeing for the, what's called, extra materials. Where's that keep? Yeah, the keep has gone destroyed here, so I can't click on that, see if he's got the research for repair over time ability. See, I don't see a keep. Probably doesn't. Wait. He does not have the extra materials research.
乐意质疑。
These forces will make an advance. A handful of Palace Guard running on by.
地上有屋顶了。
This monster has no relics on the inside. In fact, red has no relics at all. They actually may even pagodas, so we may have 2 relics somewhere and some other pagodas somewhere. Palace Guard's not turning forward, engaging them. Man at arms. Red has a very good number of hand cannoneers. Blue has less hand cannoneers in this region. All kind of speeds finds a good volley there as well. Spring Gold engage Spring Golds. Nope. Red Spring Golds doesn't get hits on other stuff. Same thing with Blue Spring Golds. Palace Guards are having trouble making the front line. They do have a little bit of extra health thanks to their battle hardened, so it does make up lesser armor. Chinese player doesn't actually have a whole lot of armor research nor melee attack. He may want to get the rest of Blacksmith research in a moment to help him counter out his opponent's armor. That's probably one of the why his Palace Guards were less good. He uses a bit more melee armor to withstand a bit more damage. Unless he has something mathematically calculated, which may be the possibility.
我会安。 收到指令，立即行动。
Batarams now hitting some of this infrastructure. I got more Batarams being pulled out by Blue. Red's Batarams do get cleaned up there. I do have a keep here as well. Great Gatehouse's range is 10, and the keep's range is 8. That's what this reticle shows. So likely it will hit the Batarams hitting the keep. Damage down the outpost there. Hand Cannoneers not hitting the man at arms. As vice versa, there's not a lot of hand cannoneers for Blue up here. Patterns starting to make their way forward, trying to beat down to the outpost. The decreased attack speed is a bit of a problem. There you go, they no longer have increased attack speed unless there's something else nearby, such as now that fresh one there. That is torching down these Batarams, so it's not in range of the Great Gatehouse. Red's Batarams push me forward, buying some time. Keep has been saved, getting rapidly repaired on up. Gold is almost halfway depleted. And red is, or blue's trying for some walls over here, trying to deny any future trade. As well as help maintain getting this gold and stone. Not a whole lot of stone and gold there, but still, even just for the stone walls to deny trade can be very useful. Batarams not cleaning through some of this information over here. There's a lot of amount of taxable income there that cannot be claimed anymore. Batarams getting ripped apart by the Great Gatehouse itself. Got Spring Halls now bombard, clock tower bombard firing away. Great Gatehouse gets some good volley there on these man at arms. Great Gatehouse is alive, but saved itself, honestly. More of the red village advance forward, this time trying to keep this region. The keep over here has been cleaned on up. Oh, there's no debris there. And it's not push way forward, trying to get repaired, trying to kill that keep. They're trying to torch down these Batarams now. Another keep. He may have canceled that, going for now outpost and lumberyard. These Batarams are still pushing forward. They will get apart. Now the Palace Guards now trying to pursue these 4 seconds. A good damage in pursuit. Good damage there. We got the bombards and the Spring Golds now engaging. Batarams are making their way forward. Another keep being pulled up by the Chinese on the front line. This line's getting hit. has some escort here, but the Spring Balls are not hitting these battering rams. Trying to push on these battering rams now. Very good. Hand cannoneers are still trying to look man-at-arms. Keeps seeing quite a bit of fire there. Keep us in set ablaze. I think the keep moving down. Starting to hurt up now, so maybe we can save. Keep does get saved there. Man-at-arms, or Palace Guard and Man-at-arms soon engaging it out. Hand cannoneers still here for the North Chinese. The Chinese player has 23. This right now 17th for the English player.
后手跟我来。
Good damage there. Fortified outposts now being researched on one of the English towers. There's a large number of English towers up there. That's not going to be that one. This is being upgraded in this one. Oh, that's a fresh one. Banner's trying to gauge the Cannoneers once again. He does use Cannoneers to block the damage onto the clock tower SCVs once again. Palace Guard still engaging Cannoneers for a handful of vultures here. More banners now being pulled on the field. Spring Balls could be focused in against the Revolvers in the backline hand Cannoneers with the clock tower SCVs. Spring Balls need to hit those batter rams. More banners now being stringed on forward over here. Got a couple Palace Guard hitting some of these villagers. Right now blue has 2 sacred sites. Red has 1 uncaptured. Villagers not currently hitting that last batter ram. They pick up from the keep as well. Resources for man-at-arms production for this going forward. He's only going for that as well as more batter rams. This one has a good reserve of wood, not a lot of food reserve. He could start eyeing for trade. Crossbows, these Cannoneers have been good here and just good numbers, seeing some good reliable damage. Does see that keep as well. 6-8 now being captured by red. Have most of distracted trying to heal these men. Rather than this job protecting the sacred site. And right now it's being paused, it's being automatically decaptured near Pavilion sitting on top of it. We got some actually trade posts here for the English player. So he is eyeing for some trade. He does have stone walls in this region, though there is a breach there. As far as maybe see it, I wonder if he actually spotted it earlier. He may have spotted it earlier, or he's just trying to go predicted spot for farms, not realizing, no, he's running past the trade caravan, so he may not be aware there's actually trade yet. All depends, he may not even aware it's still there because he's running by him. Palace Guard's not going to try to hit some of these villagers. Very good. They're trying to deploy some more villagers over here. Blue's also seizing this gold here as well, so the gold maps run out gold quickly. Either side has infinite gold, or actually no, the English more or less has infinite gold thanks to closures. Just need more villagers for that. Man-at-arms, Cannoneers have made some forward. Damage there, but right now these Cannoneers are going to get overran. Palace Guards are engaging. Palace Guards are 25 more than man-at-arms. These villagers are not going to get by the clock down to space. Maybe good idea to hit the army rather than those villagers, honestly, at the moment. Cannoneers doing a good job holding the line. More man-at-arms just streaming on in. Let's keep moving down by a good number of batting rams. Get some great hits on those villagers, taking most of them out. Red's now ahead in villagers. I really want to take time to select find a university for Red and click on it and see what university text he's gone for. That's trade post, university.
让过去战斗吧。
I don't see any. As we know he has the arm tactics, I wonder if he's gotten the increased collection rate per dynasty. Also, how much do Grenadiers even cost? They're like 160, right? Good damage there onto the hand cannoneers. Alright, pushing forward over on the hand cannoneers over here. Though he has a more force field, he does find the great gatehouse. It only takes one to repair it up. These villagers may want to try to repair up the wall of the house, gatehouse. The Imperial Palace has not been repaired up. The Arcandia still needs to get this fire there. Bombard being pursued as well as the nest of bees. Bombard is not being pursued actuality. Okay, a couple palace guards pushing forward. Does pin all that stone. Do have small amount of gold remaining, going for keep here, which also help keep his traders alive. Or at least not dead. All these main arms will get gunned down there. More hand cannoneers and arms forward on field. Let's try to find that university again. Wait, there it is. He has not gotten the ancient techniques research just yet. He is actually out of gold with them as well. He may want to get those Imperial officials to start collecting taxable income. It's got to be around 5,000 gold uncollected taxes at the moment. Those man-at-arms, so we've got a good number of man-at-arms here, or hand cannoneers and spring golds here. I have about the same amount of hand cannoneers here, but now they've got palace guards trying to move forward. Great gatehouse receives the fires, going to torch down that battlegram there. More palace guard being pushed on forward. There as well, the Chinese player only has 2 relics. This one only has 3. Trying to get more damage, taking out those batting rams. Also got currently forward, trying to get these spring golds. And cannoneers advancing forward. We've got Chinese bombard advancing forward. Power bombard. Palace guards do go down there. More damage over here. Good damage across the line. Palace guards trying to get a bit of chip damage on in. They will get finished off. 20 players have 3 units versus just 84. He's going for a massive wave of fire lancers. They're pretty cheap in gold and food. A bit cheaper in gold than palace guards. Gold and wood, I should say. And having them charge forward like that could be decent versus man-arms. I wonder. Let's go back to the Ming Grenadier. Ming Dynasty Grenadier. Let's take a look at what that costs. Okay, it costs 240. So you probably can't afford that, honestly. I am curious of how well it will perform in this situation. I've rarely ever seen these guys. It requires you to pull out every single landmark. And Kenya's pushing forward, getting some good damage on him. Let's get a bit of damage over here. Red does find an opportunity to grab some gold here. We do have other traders over here for blue. So some of these traders are going a bit weird angle. Okay, never mind. Red does have a bit of stone work, but maybe allow a line of stone walls in order to get some trade going. Right now, Red has to focus on fixing his gold situation, such as perhaps getting his imperial officials not to supervise and just collect taxable money. I say there's probably 5,000 unclassed taxable gold. Let's take a quick look. 200, 400, 600. There's at least nearly 2,000. There's gotta be at least 2,000 gold at the moment there, so probably a good idea to get his imperial officials start collecting up all that gold. And his gold is being obtained as well. Luckily, there's a good number of villagers reaching, as well as a keep, so maybe a good idea is to go for a line of walls, make a breach over here, and get some traders going. We have now a English keeping plot over here. Because right now, the Chinese player can match the food income as well as the English when he gets ancient techniques researched. But until then, he's going to be at deficit when it comes to wood or gold income in general. The English player doesn't have a handful of traders, but it doesn't need many to maintain man-at-arms production as well. Made some good damage there. Down here. He is getting a good number of traders there, so that's actually a good job of cleaning up his gold income. He still has some closures, which will provide a very good amount of gold. Good damage there. Hank Kenny's base on forward. Damage on those guys. It's actually taking time to play with his forest puppers. Interesting. Getting just to Palace Guard to torch all that down is perfectly fine. He's playing with this wood here. We have a 8 there. I was going to say for trade, which will still be useful for trade. Red's now advancing on forward, or Blue's facing on forward. Red's just falling back. Red does have a good amount of hand cannoneers. Has good number of Palace Guards as well. The English player is still at pop cap. He has more civilians as well. Banner will go down. Hawktown SMBs have been doing a great job this entire game, that's for sure. Right now the Palace Guard are just being ripped apart. Villagers are coming for us as well to force down these banner ramps once again. It's going to follow down those hand cannoneers. His own hand cannoneers are still here in good numbers. More Palace Guard in the build queue. Couple banner ramps here. He can bring some villagers out. All these villagers are idle. He can take those villagers, force down those veterans, see that keep. He has a good amount of stone stored up as well. Veterans not being torched down by some of Blue's villagers. Red has stabilized here as well. The Great Gatehouse being repaired up once again. Palace Guard now charging way forward. These forces now charging way forward. Gain some good damage over here. Palace Guard got a pretty good surround there on those men-at-arms. And those Hawktown species are still doing good damage on those hand cannoneers. That's the only thing that's really keeping the English player in this game, or the Chinese player in this game, is these hand cannoneers. English player's been maintaining good position this entire game. He now has building more and more traders with in addition to gold income. As mentioned beforehand, he does not need much since he already has some closures. sort out his gold income sooner rather than later. Got a line of stone walls going up. He may be eyeing for some traders soon. Veterans here moving over there to make a hole in the wall as well. Very good. He's trying to address his trade issue soon. He has plenty of food and wood. He could go for a big wave of horsemen, but in the interim, their rapid mobility will allow them to quickly reinforce the front line, though they will have trouble with the man at arms. All of those will claim the map. Good amount of wood has been claimed on the map as well. Yep. The English player is desperate for cleaning up more wood for those batting rams. Yeah, just only a bunch of stragglers. There's still some tiny deposits of wood. The English player has plenty of wood for the entire game, for the rest of the game. There's a handful of markets there. There's now a breach there. Might as well just take the rest of this batting ram and start cleaning through the rest of those walls. Damage there. Palace Guard's now charging their way forward. Other Palace Guard hand for these villagers. Very nice. The English player has spent his reserve of resources. He has a good amount of food still, but he's consumed all of his gold. For now, he does have a bit of wood to work with, but Mangonels wouldn't be half bad. I was going to say maybe some longbowmen, but he doesn't have enough wood for that as well. In which, at this point in time, wood is just as precious a resource as gold. In fact, soon, wood would be a harder resource to come by than gold. So going for more longbowmen would not be a great idea. Maybe hand cannons are still a good item, so maybe, yeah, more hand cannons would be good. He does have a handful of archer rangers, of course, the Count's Hall as well. Times in which he probably would have gone for the Wineguard Palace. The Wineguard Palace would allow him to get some cheap trebuchets, as well as some Wineguard Rangers. Ooh, good hit. Handful of picks there on those villagers, but the English player has expendable number. Has a couple more traders over here. Okay, his food economy has quickly stabilized. He probably has enough. Yeah, if I do the resources per minute, he has plenty of gold per minute to maintain man-at-arms production. He's not going for some trebuchets. Because after all, man-at-arms will cost 120, so your ratio needs to be 5 to 1 when it comes to food to gold if you want to maintain man-at-arms production. Of course, you probably want other things as well, such as trebuchets and hand cannoneers. Forward, gonna get some more of these man-at-arms. Got a handful of traders now queued on up. Of course, they will need some population space for it. In fact, wait, the Chinese player is actually below population cap, so he's lost a bit of housing somewhere. That's been an oversight there. Man-at-arms advancing forward, just gun down a handful of them. Veterans getting some good damage. Apparently that battle ram is in range. Those trying to torch it down now. We have a bit of a low point right now. Couple Palace Guard hitting some of these traders, very nice. And he's not paying attention. He just all he needs to do is camp that area there. Some of these villagers getting hacked apart as well. These villagers will be hacked apart as well, trying to torch down these battle rams, but these villagers will all go down. We'll free up some population space for more traders. After all, the more traders you lose, the more traders you can then build. Right? That's how it's supposed to work. Now we got a bit of response here. Of course, these are just basic arrows, not very good against Palace Guard. Trebuchet is now trying to engage the Great Gatehouse. Palace Guard now moving around, trying to find another opportunity. It looks like this one will be cleaned on up. Berkshire Castle provides some great fire support there. Hand Cannoneers, main arms now engaging. Got some more Hand Cannoneers back here. Trebuchets getting some good damage at the Great Gatehouse. I really wish there was a kill counter on units so I can see how many kills that Great Gatehouse got, because it probably got a large number of kills. Good damage there. There, Great Gatehouse receiving more fire. Elite Fire Lancers, a handful of them now pull on the field, trying to overrun the Trebuchets. And there's nothing really to stop mobility. Hand Cannoneers can pull coming down, does get a charge attack there. He needs a Trebuchets probably. Great Gatehouse is still alive, it's still fire. Missing these, case repairs on up. Right now the Eagle Fire does have a large force in the field. And got good on Spring Ball as well. He's good hits there. Hand Cannoneers dancing around. Now he's in the range of the Great Gatehouse. He's hitting the men at arms. He may want to mainly target down the Hand Cannoneers. Let's get a good volley there. Some of the arrows, rockets spread out with the car. Another volley there. Still trying to hit the men at arms. Great Gatehouse has been repaired on up. Second side victory has been achieved, possibility not achieved, for the English players, so it's going to count down in his favor. Got Trebuchet hits there. Chinese player still needs to get out some more traders. He needs more of them. Fire Lancer's now hitting these units. There was a single battering ram has cleaned through the wall there, and he's setting the Fire Lancer right there to stop the wall from being rebuilt. It is on full ground stance there. Some of these villages are going down. May see a charge attack there. So let's keep an eye on that area. More Trebuchet rocks over here. Battering ram will go down. Good number of villager kills there. No charge attack there. Fire Lancers do bonus damage, do extra torch damage, so they could be useful and engage some torches onto this market. More traders over here. Right now, 74 and 74 military units. Much higher quality of blue. 20,000 value versus 13,000. Large number of Hand Cannoneers. Got 43 Hand Cannoneers versus just 48. Of course, got a couple clock tower missile bees. Finds good follow there on the Hand Cannoneers, really wounding them. Good damage there. Fire Lance is now charging the way forward. And maybe we'll get a good charge attack there. Villagers getting hit there. Villagers ate the charge attack. The Hand Cannon and the Fire Lancers will go down, barring that one. Finds a couple hits there on the Spring Gold. In fact, that Fire Lancer not being picked off there. Does get picked off there, so it's the Spring Gold. These Fire Lancers in this region still doing some significant amount of damage. Got another market being put on field. That's his trade. He's in reserve 1,000 industry resource. The Chinese player has probably too much wood at the moment. He probably has enough wood for the rest of the game. As I think 10,000. I don't think he's going to burn through 10,000 wood during the point of game where people are deploying units with more cost gold. I could be mistaken. Battering rams can eat up quite a bit of resources. I'm also going for regular battering rams and clock tower battering rams. Clock tower needs to see some hits there. Fire Lancers gain some charge attacks there. Got 20 hand cannoneers for the Chinese player. Got 25 remaining for the English player. House being on the field. Also got the Great Gatehouse still firing away. The all squad's running away. Got the hand cannoneers firing around. Good damage there on those man-at-arms. Good number of caravanners here. He does appear to have 20 active. Oh, apparently Trader Marcus can also provide some taxable income. In which, 500. Oh, he does have Imperial Official going around taxable income. That's very good. And that Imperial Official has a lot of work in front of him. There's 1,000 gold there.
守号兵正在等待指令。
Gun charges wait forward. Villagers trying to run over to the Great Gatehouse. Great Gatehouse is now seeing massive fire. There's 5 trebuchet here. The Chinese player is now spending some of his wood reserve on these battered rams. They can absorb a lot of shots there, especially against these hand cannoneers, which is one of his arms most composed of hand cannoneers rather than man-at-arms now. Allowing his own men throw a lot of fire, allowing his pilots to advance forward a little bit better. There's going to be a special there. He may have shrapnel projectiles for his trebuchets. I need to double check a siege workshop for that. Banner's not cleaning the way forward. Oh, look at that. He has almost all the research, including... Only thing he has not got adjustable crosshairs. Great Gatehouse is destroyed. It's not been set ablaze because you can't set ablaze something that's already destroyed. Already a smoldering ruin. You're now a defensive keep here as well.
棒的建筑。
Good damage there.
我会听从您的命令。
马上就可以。援助工程 King 军。
Oh, and looks like that outpost will be saved. The villagers couldn't torch it down in time. Ooh, nice shot there.
Moving.
Good work has done a Rita. Not as great.
Here's getting some damage there, and I just hate to do this. I need to use the restroom. This game's gone on for an hour, and follow blue around. Yeah, that doesn't look all too good. I'll just do this for a moment. One moment, please. Sorry about that. It looks like more outposts trying to be on field from the network of citadels. Or no, he's only has network castles. So he does have network citadels. He'll force down some of these outlying outposts there. We got 6 trebuchets now between forward, more outposts being on the field for the increased attack speed. So doesn't have the threatening rounds for a bit more AoE damage to the trebuchets. And Canadians just firing away, trying to get as much damage they can on these House Guard. We got the those trebuchets shrapnel damage actually makes it good for a counter barrage as well. So these trebuchets use more AoE damage, providing some great fire support. Their AoE effect is not great, but there's just good range to go along with it. Red's at 48 millimeters, blue's at 55. Quality is 15,000, 14,000, very similar. Battery's not cleaving through some of blue's infrastructure over here. Blue has rebuilt some of the wall segments over here. Just have those battery rams cleave through every single wall segment. If these traders get recollecting relatively soon, some of them looks like just completely trapped right there. Some of these traders being a little bit stupid, running straight into this bombard emplacement. There we go. Now these traders can be retasked on in, denying a bit of gold income for red. Blue right now doesn't have a lot of food, nor gold stored up. Both sides have a small good reserve of wood, but that's going to be eaten through pretty quick with the amount of battery rams we've been seeing. There goes that battery ram there. Polyscar still charging my force. So we've got 26 red hand cannoneers, 19 of blue's hand cannoneers. Shrapnel rounds still does great work there. Man at arms providing some good defensive capability. More of these outposts are going down. More hand cannoneers here as well. Patterns cleaning through some of this area. He's trying to rebuild this wall segment, which may get interrupted. Red should just really just take time and order the veterans to lead through all of these wall segments. Now these traders are stopped once again. Let's rebuild those wall segments. Very good. He hasn't realized it just yet. Those battery rams are still over here. Yeah, just shift Q all these wall segments, destroy them all. In fact, he could put a couple units up on the high ground here to make sure he kills off those villagers. Yep, he sees the idle villager button there. I wonder if he realizes it. I wonder if he realizes there's some battery rams in this region as well. We got more battery rams being pushed over here, just trying to hit the outposts. Trying to fix this trade now. He has a small reserve of resources. Blue has an excellent reserve of gold now. Not a lot of wood. And ran out a bit of food. We got 82 military units for 67. These players having trouble remaxing with the lack of food. Banner's now trying to cleave through the walls there. Battery rams have been forgotten about. Polyscar engaging the hand cannoneers and man at arms. Hand cannoneers advancing on forward. Reds has more battery in this region. Blue and Red's battery rams, but they're sort of just talking with each other. Red got disgusted, so he starts backing away with his batting rams. Polyscar trying to fall back now. Great Gatehouse is still destroyed. The gate's open. It's an Ajax to clear out the garrison. More Polyscar pushing way forward, and the hand cannoneers firing away as well. Polyscar advances on the flank. And he has resumed trade. Right now his gold reserve is minimal. So he's going to have trouble remaxing. He may just need to get a wave of horsemen in the meantime. We got some Polyscar over here, but gain second. It's going to be another keep over here to help keep this area secure. You can start eyeing hit this area then next. Blue's battery rams are pushing way forward. Blue's and Red's population are both not maxing out, so they're in relatively similar situations. Blue has a lot less resources for everything, but got a big wave of traders just came on in. And he has crossed the T of the walls. That battery quickly go down there. Got a couple batteries on push way over here. Handful of Polyscar trying to push way over here. And with this wall segment down, he can actually put some units on top of the walls to fire away and be in very good position. And now a large number of Polyscar now reaching over here. This can do some great work and maybe hit. Nope, there's a gate here. You have to pull out batting ramp. Maybe siege engineers can get through there.
工程 K 前沿正在移动。
Right now, Red's trying to raid his opponent's economy. Of course, he does have batting rams themselves to lead through the gate. Good amount of stuff is starting to go down. There's a big wave of traders that could go down. 10 remaining.
The thing is done. It is he who gets the thing is done. Serenity and awaiting my respect.
Make that 5 now, so look at that. Blue's down to 82 civilians, Red's down to 93. Both sides lost a good number of civilians. And we do have now soon to be potentially up to 100 Palace Guard on the field. He still has a good core of hand cannoneers as well. Right now he's actually at pop cap. He has also 6 batting rams, 6 clock tower variants, 6 not clock tower variant. Palace Guard trying to hit some more economy there. Batting rams trying to cleave for more holes. English players' economy has been hurt. Batting rams not cleaving their way forward, trying to clean up lumber camps. It's a handful of trees still remain on the map. Still, like 2,000 gold in that granary. There's a point in time where they simply don't have enough purifiers there for tax collection. Palace Guard, streams of Palace Guard, groups of 6. Almost like this is Age of Empires 3 being streamed on in. Now we do have these Palace Guard charging the way forward, trying to hit some of those other villages and other infrastructure. The Chinese players making some great headway into Blue's base finally. Blue's on those civilians. Red has 94. Of course, the English does have good food and gold production thanks to his valuable farm. And the Chinese player does have good number of traders there to be offsetted. These forces are falling back, getting hit significantly. They're trying to regroup. Got these Palace Guards still hitting some villagers in the back line. He's building some more villagers. He does still only have 2 town centers, so he can't replace villagers all too quickly. And so this is core of villagers right now. The English player is now in severe trouble. So the English player does have 121 military in his field, and his opponent has 100 military units on the field. Since both sides have killed off a good number of civilians, now they can have a massive military force. But if you don't kill off your opponent's military force, then you're going to not have a good economy back off. The Chinese player still has a good number of hand cannoneers, 22. The English player has more, 30. Has 65, 60 men at arms. So the Palace Guard's now hitting some hand cannoneers. Palace Guard's here in good numbers. And these forces needed not to. They're an attack move, trying to clean up some of these battle rams. Didn't miss. Looks like Blue does manage to win out this area. Blue has a larger military force in the field. And Orange now advancing on the way forward. He's good kills there. And Kenny is advancing on forward as well. Got currently 19 traders currently active with the Chinese player, not a whole lot. He doesn't have really enough gold at the moment either. But the amount of breaches open, I suppose not any breaches open anymore. I still would recommend maybe a wave of horsemen and hit your opponent's economy again. I don't know, what type of horsemen does he have? Are they elite horsemen or just veteran horsemen? Horsemen. So that's probably not a good idea. Oh wait, he doesn't have elite. No, he does have elite fire lance. It's just a bad icon there, but he does have only horsemen. Bombard is firing away. Got the batteries pushing way forward as well. All 6 sites has been captured by Blue once again. So Blue's been actually maintaining good gold income from these sacred sites as well. That's actually been keeping his gold income up on flow because each one does provide 125 gold per minute. So I maintain at least 2 sacred sites, it's 250 gold per minute, which is quite significant to say the least. players going to fall back. He's still missing a large amount of blacksmith research. He does get melee damage, but he could stand to get a bit more melee attack. I couldn't say enough. Honestly, more piece armor could be helpful against hand cannoneers. They're right now providing 42 damage. Okay, this is going to be some pretty hard math to do. They're doing 42 damage. Palace Guard right now have 5 pierce armor, so that would be 37 damage. I see 37 divided 152 divided by 37. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. If there's a big lull in the fight, I could probably bring up a calculator for that mathematics. Because I'm wondering now if the lack of blacksmith technologies will really a difference. He may actually have this calculated where he doesn't actually need those. But not like he can afford them at the moment either.
Yes, sir.
Let's do something a little bit more simple. Let's take a look at man-arms attack damage. They're doing 20. They have 6 melee armor, so they'll be doing 14 damage per hit. Yeah, one more melee armor could make a difference in that. At least by 1 or 2 swipes. Engineers flying away. I wonder if he has ancient techniques research. He does not have ancient techniques research. This is actually quite massive. It means he's missing out about, what was it, 20% collection rate at the moment? 15, or at least 15 to 20%. Which will be very important for that food income, which now he's been spending, he has spent all that food income. He has a bunch of man-arms queued on up. His food count is back to 104 for the English player. Chinese players are at 897. Some extra traders from hurt, but also some extra farmers from hurt at the moment either. Man-arms going to get overwhelmed there. It's been a bit of a tug-of-war fight. Engineers are seeing a bit of fire there. These forces are now falling back. As one side starts pushing forward, they're going to hit by the larger reinforcement marines of their opponent, and then they'll get forced back. And they'll be chased down. Of course, the English player does have these outposts here for network of citadels. Palace Guard trying to hit these villagers once again. We got more traders moving on the field as well. Yeah, some extra mills want to be half bad for better drop-off locations on this area. And additionally, him not getting ancient techniques has been a bit of a problem. Okay, he's now going for his level 3 melee. Palace Guard's getting support of hand cannoneers and a villager. A couple villagers being drafted on into the military force. Massive engagement between the Palace Guard and the man-at-arms. Hand cannoneers, got 30 hand cannoneers versus 40 for the English. Of course, these keep the Chinese ones alive, the extra range, and fast, and is able to hit his opponent's hand cannoneers a little bit better with the man-at-arms. Another wave of man-at-arms pushing forward, so he can reinforce on his opponent's side of the field a bit easier. Additionally, he's been doing a good job of raiding these villagers. The English players now down to 88 villagers. The Berkshire Castle still providing some great protection for his farms. And of course, that's what all the enclosures tech does. It provides them with some protection money, right? That's how that works. Engineers get some damage there. Bombard pursuing forward. Good shot there onto the mill. Right now, the English force is pushing forward. It's been higher quality for quite some time. While a final level of melee armor has been researched, the Pierce armor may not be necessary against the Han Canyons since they have higher damage. Just need to bring up a calculator for that calculation. Palace Guard charging way forward. Bombard as well. Could use some clock down and SFBs, but right now we're just lacking food and gold at the moment. These forces now being forced on back. Good damage there. The Great Gatehouse has been repaired, so it can fire. We do now have enough stone here for a Chinese keep. Very nice. And now decides to pull down its siege weapons any time recently. The Chinese player has a good reserve of wood. The English player does not have a good reserve of wood. Probably finds a handful of straggler trees. Finish that lumber camp. That lumber camp is at full health. Just needs one more tap, one more nail nailed in order to get that going. Keep going on up. Both sides just trying to reinforce. They're both having trouble remaxing now. Low in food. And not too bad in resources. It's actually not producing all too much, honestly. Nope. I never realized that these villagers actually make sound when they're harvesting food like that. I actually never realized it. Here comes the next big assault there. Military force is quite similar. Villagers being pulled offline. Can't repair up that bombard. All 6 ice captured up by blue. Very good. Got 33 Han Cannoneers for opponents 23, so there's more Han Cannoneers for the Chinese player. Okay, trade is still good. Gives a good damage on those men-at-arms, falling back now. There's plenty of time to hold up or try to interrupt the Sacred Side victory. Blue just may want to decide for a Sacred Side victory at the moment. Bombards engaged in these outlying towers, very good. The Great Gatehouse is not in range of Sacred Side, of course. One more clock tower and SFBs being pulled on the field, or SFBs in general. I wonder what type of research we have here. He's knocked on additional barrels. That could have been useful this entire game, having a little extra burst. Good damage there. Han Cannoneers firing away. Bombards. Oh, there's the clock tower and SFBs. Very good. Or just regular SFBs. Good damage there on those Han Cannoneers, severely wounding them. The siege is exactly what the Chinese player needs to get some good damage on these forces. English player is low on food.
Yes.
Ancient techniques still not researched. He could potentially go to get to the oh wait, he is Yuan. No, he can go to the Ming Dynasty. Now, gain the Spirit Wave would allow his Palace Guard to improve nearby Palace Guard. That probably could help him out in some of these fights as well. Have him gain a little bit extra health regen and primarily attack speed for other nearby Dynasty units. When you start losing each Palace Guard, giving other Palace Guard benefits. As well as pull out some Grenadiers. Han Cannoneers pushing forward to overrun some of these siege weapons. Now more Palace Guard back here. More hits down those Han Cannoneers. Bombard's not firing away. Right, he does decapture the Sacred Site there, which will stall out the game some more. Right now the Chinese player does have more forces on the field. can see more, more hand cannoneers, actually, not man-at-arms. And he's actually going for some Revolquins. Or however you pronounce it. The most rare of all the siege units, other than the Royal Cannons. For the French. And now he's finally gone for ancient techniques. He could eye for the Ming Dynasty, and then perhaps get out some Grenadiers. Though he doesn't really have the wood for Grenadiers. Yeah, he needs to keep whatever wood he has for what siege weapons he need to pull out of the field. So Grenadiers are probably not a good idea. Weird, wood is the problematic resource. It's a handful of lumberjacks here. Yep, this map is almost a load of wood. Another keeping plot up by red, very good. Let's get some good shots there. Clock down SP's firing away. Kyle's going to start to fall back. There's going to be a nice juicy shot here for the clock down SPs. A lot of hand cannoneers apparently. Looks like these villagers have all gone down. The keep has been stalled on now. Red has 101 villagers or civilians. His opponent has 121. Another good volley there. Gets the damage. Revolquins. Now pushing forward. No season bombard fire. They do have to be careful of bombards. Bombards not necessarily anti-siege, but they still put holes and everything. Revolquins do have not very good range, but do have a massive burst attack. Dealing 50 times 12 range damage. And now we have 3 of them on the field. They are actually pretty expensive, well, at 850 resources. Good hits there. Good hits out of the Palace Scars with Revolquins. Falling back there. Got a single villager for repairs. He needs spring gulls. They have some Chinese spring gulls not being put on the field. He's going for the extra rockets now, additional barrels. Revolquins get a good volley there on the Palace Guard. Of course, they get gunned down by the Candidates. They only have 10 Pierce armor, so they can actually take a large amount of damage. In fact, they have 10 melee armor and 0 inherent Pierce armor. So, if without the construction materials research, I think that's what it's called, they actually take full damage from archers. Chinese plays some advanced order another Palace Guard here. Does get in the range of the Berkshire Castle, which is providing some fire support. And get a good hit there as well. His farm's being cleaned up. The English Empire does have 106 villagers. His opponent has 103. The Chinese player now has 4,000 resources. The English player has 2,000, 1,000 resources. The rest of this wood has been claimed. It's under the berries. There's only like individual trees now that's probably worth just to long distance collect. Berkshire Castle firing away, get a bit of damage there. That's 78 versus 77 military units. Cannoneers now trying to cleave their way through these walls. Palace Guard trying to engage these traders now. And the wall goes down. They'll throw up some torches there, but the Palace Guard are now in. They're going to start getting some good damage there. Chinese players now making a counterattack here. That's good damage there. We have now a big wave of Clock Tower SBs getting some good volley there on the hand cannoneers. Berkshire Castle buys fires for Clock Tower SBs. their glorious additional barrel.
正在移动，
Oh, they do 10 damage now? I thought they only did 8.
正在移动，
I don't know. Good damage there. Got another man-arms seeing quite a bit of damage there. Looks like some of these traders have gone down because of a massive force respawning. Maybe too much at this point in time. Let's keep push forward. Trebuchet not being focused down. These player does not have a lot of wood. He only has relic income when it comes to wood. He has 90 wood per minute, which is from 3 relics of Tithe Barn. And Kenny is going to get rid of the bark. Score now push way forward, gain some good damage over here. Do not help the Herb Shark Castle find some more and more fire support. Guard trying to hit some more villagers once again, or maybe the traders. There's just the one trader here. There's currently 36 active traders, a good amount. We got a good number of Chinese villagers sort of standing there. He does not have enough stone for a keep. Could probably buy some stone if he wants to get a keep here. More villagers being hacked apart for the English player. We got a pair of trebuchets, or a handful of trebuchets here, including a Walkman here. And Orange Hankini is falling on back. He's volleys there onto the Berkshire Castle. Good damage there. SBs get a bit of damage there. Good volley there. Trebuchet's hitting the clock tower nest of bees. Cannoneers going to take out some of these palace guards there. Very good. More shots there. Bomb bars creeping away. Got a handful of siege units still in the region. The Chinese players are forced to stream across the land. More hand cannoneers, more palace guard. He has plenty of resources now. His food really spiked up when he got that ancient techniques, didn't it? Take some hits there onto the clock tower bombard. Good damage there. Massive hit there. Good damage there on the Vulcan. Does take it out. Good volley there. Man arms push forward. Gain some damage on the bombards. Philip was torching down lumber camp. They're denied the usage of this wild spruce tree of 78 wood. English player starting to get a grasp back in the game, so he has closer reinforcements. Got some more forces here for the Chinese player. He has a good number of hand cannons queued up and a handful of palace guards as well. The English player is up to 120 military units or 120 villagers. The Chinese player is at 103. It has a large military force in the field as well. His opponent has a lot more siege weapons, and still taking time to remax out his population. A couple more trees. You invest a bit of wood to get a bit more wood, I guess. Right now the Chinese player has 100 wood per minute because of the pagodas with the Tithe Barn combo. Or those pagodas, either way. Here they are. They're providing 50 wood per minute. Where's these villagers? Yep, you can see here, they usually produce 50 gold, 25, 25, 25. Man arms, the same bit of fire there. Hand cannoneers find the back line. Hand cannoneers find see the massive volley from the clock tower and SBs. We have another trebuchet put out by the English. Triptree's firing away, gets a bit of damage there.
头发弟兄们，跟随战胜地，跟上工程器，兄弟们！
Good damage there. Man on 24, hand cannoneers just trying to run down the clock down of speed. He's throwing away a good number of hand cannoneers. He can't be throwing away hand cannoneers like that. He tries trying to want more hand cannoneers. It's down to 9. More man arms as well. At this point in time, and maybe I want the English player needs to get out some Mangonels. I think Mangonels would have been useful a long time ago. You know, help these various military forces, such as the Palace Guard and the hand cannoneers. Though the hand cannoneers do have extra range. I think he should have brought out some more Mangonels. These clock down speeds providing some great fire support, that's for sure.
正在挪动火击炮。
Continues firing away. Got the man arms pushing right forward. Good ball there from the clock tower and SBs. Churches get some good splashes there.
正在奉命前往新地点。采集完毕，正在
Palace Guard's now making their way back.
迎接命令，这割到虎头。
现在就做。
We have 25 hand cannoneers, 42 Palace Guards, and 2 clock tower SBs in this area, and 1 bombard. One has picked up a relic there. He's getting his 3 relics reclaimed. He needs that wood income and stone income. He has good amount of resources for food and gold. He could go ahead and queue up a bunch of stuff for replacements. Clock down speeds, find a good volley down the hand cannoneers. Palace Guards make their way forward. Clock down speed gets a good volley there on the hand cannoneers. Palace Guards trying to push their way forward as well. Palace Guards overrunning the trebuchets. Does not get any of them, but that one is down to 2 health. I think the next rock throw does will probably destroy itself. Because out of a lumber camp there to claim 2 trees there. What something the Chinese player could do is he could try to set him a proxy keep and hit the trade as they go by. Additionally, as I mentioned beforehand, he can go for a siege tower. I'm not joking. He can go for a siege tower and then have them run around up there to gun down all the trade caravans. He could go for the Spearway. So he has plenty of resources to go for the Spearway. I'm sort of surprised he has not gotten it earlier in order to help provide some extra combat capability for his Palace Guard. The increased attack speed could be very helpful. Have a handful of villagers here. Maybe try to cross the T with these villagers. There's more than 3 villagers now. And arms now seeing a bit of fire here. Engineers getting some good damage. These Palace Guards are engaging. Clock Tower SMBs away back here. This will start to fall back. Palace Guards push way forward. And yep, now we've got a proxy keep here, and that may spell game for Blue. He's going to lose all his traders. He needs to get this trip. Oh yeah, these traders pushing forward, but instead of position there where not all of them can actually get hits. He needs to cast these traders, just put them back here. He can always hit the retreat button easily. Clock Tower SB is pushing forward, so we're going to have a hand cannon with the Chinese player. He's at 40, his opponent's at 35. And ours pushing forward. Palace Guard's not streaming on in. And he's not tasked these traders away. He doesn't have the wood to replace them, nor the gold, and he's actually running low on food as well. there. Man-Arms pushing forward. Hand Cannoneers getting some good damage as well. Palace Guard's trying to fall back. He still has 2 lockdown SPs. Bombard putting some holes in that tower. Treachery's hitting the keep. And he has not stopped any of his traders from trading. He's lost a good chunk of them. He's down to 24. I'm not sure how many he had beforehand. And he does have Hand Cannoneers up here, which will have +2 range. Only have the Vanguard Palace and get a Vanguard Rangers on top of those walls. They'll have 11 range. Different outposts here, and simple Hand Cannoneer outpost wouldn't be half bad. He has plenty of stone for it, he has plenty of wood.
乐意至极。
Let's go for Hand Cannoneer emplacements. I say don't go for fortified, just go for Hand Cannoneer outposts. Village is not trying to shank traders. Apparently they got prepared. Guys now advancing on forward.
保证完成指令。将得到目标，没干不了。
Cancel these units. As these villages will be cleaned on up. Outpost currently does not have a weapon placement. Palace Guard moving away. Still has Plasma Force here. Good splash damage. Palace Guard's now trying to hit some more villagers. You can always try to keep the base of the there, but of course there is a keep in the region.
跟招工程 King，
Try to touch down some of these other structures. Some Palace Guards up here. There's no breach here anymore. His outpost will go down. Cannoneers firing away. Good damage there onto these Hand Cannoneers. These Hand Cannoneers are seeing quite a bit of splash damage there from Trebuchets. Palace Guard's falling back from these forces.
乐意至极。
They're trying to playing on. He has a bit of food and gold to work with. Good ratio for his man-at-arms. More traders being flown on the field. He's at 31 at the moment. Response 31 as well. Some reason taxable income doesn't go up very quickly for those. Probably for actual trade. You can actually hit the trade button rather than for the traders. Oh, it's actually the actual action of doing the traders to get the taxable income. Probably that. Good damage down 8 Cannoneers. Gonna come out. Good damage there. Now got the network citadels now activated, giving. We do have pretty good attacks with the network citadels activated. Just push back forward. Maybe try to get a good volley there onto these Hand Cannoneers. I got hit there on the SFBs, which is also probably an important item from the gauge. SFBs are pretty wounded. Rolls and missed it on the Hand Cannoneers. He's out of Palace Guard for the front line. Blue's out of units on the front line as well. He's at 41 military units. He's at the army size. Does have this bombard in place there, picking off some of these other units. Bombard is trying to break on through once again. Oh, we got some elite fire lancers now pulled on out. Oh, elite lancers, not fire lancers. Why did I say fire lancers? Ugh. 4 trebuchets now out in the field. Lancers can help him break the front line. He has plenty of resources now. Fire lancers will probably be a bit more cost effective than a Palace Guard. They do have more health and more damage, and more population effective, I should say. Plus, they can traverse the field a little bit better. Now, here comes the Lancers. Now, engage on in. They can hit these men-at-arms much better than Palace Guards will. Of course, they still are a bit vulnerable to, say, the Berkshire Castle. We got multiple groups of Lancers here. These small groups of men-at-arms will not cut it out. Nor does he have wood income to pull out spearmen against them. These forces are gonna fall on back.
5天已就绪，现在前进。 Starting chill.
These forces are gonna fall on back. These forces are gonna move around over here. Bombard, taking out some villagers. That's clearly the best use for a bombard. Palace guards, maybe I'm gonna push over here now and exploit the breach that's gonna be recreated soon. Lance is not pushing way forward, maybe trying to base the trade. Getting villagers wouldn't be half bad either. Both sides, 91 to 98 villagers. Blues right now having trouble reproducing all his forces, trying to get some more hand cannoneers, more man-at-arms. Handful of villagers will go down over here. Another one going down. Lance is not pushing forward, trying to hit some of these man-at-arms. We're seeing some damage as well. Scars getting some great damage over here, able to hit more of the traders. Lance is now advancing forward. Nothing really here to stop them. There's a massive support of the hand cannoneers still here in the region. Good damage there. Blue's army's over here just disintegrating. There's too many Chinese hand cannoneers in this region. Has these Lancers not hitting some traders over here. Got the Palace Guard hitting these traders. And Blue has backed up the game. There's Anna Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. That replay was 1 hour, 56 minutes. Ugh. After that, I'm pretty exhausted, so I'm probably going to have to call it early for our stream tonight. That took quite a bit out of me. Either way, this is Anna Grade saying, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and consider